out of my mind. One chance, we own. Take another look, you know that we gone. Came from the ground and we crawling up. You can feel it in your fist when you ball it up. The sky turns black, it don't matter. We know the sun is coming up. We were born to run.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to NSW Smackdown. My name is Dave Easton, alongside Jess West and Mazz Freeway, filling in for Joe Disney and me and Jess Oaten. Guys, good evening.
Good evening to you, Dave.
Good evening, Dave.
And we start with Paul Heyman in the ring. Very quick episode, straight into it. Heyman talking about the Joker's Wild Tournament, which you will see tonight. He's going to tell us the brackets, guys. So we will find out who's got who. Let's find out very, very momentarily. 16 people, random superstars. There you go. There's the brackets. Tonight we're going to see Victor and Mike Hunter take on Bruce and Mark Henry. Connor Rhodes and Chaz will take on Matt Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler. The other half of the draw will happen next week, guys. What do you think about that?
Well, it's going to be very interesting if Bruce and Chaz both move into the next slot. Very interesting to see what happens then.
Yeah. Mazz?
Yeah, it's a very interesting tag team setup. A lot of different combinations of teams, and be interesting to see if they can put their differences aside and team up.
Yeah, and the first match is actually going to be next. But Paul Heyman obviously saying also tonight we're going to crown new somethings. He's going to tell us in a minute. New, of course, MMS will face the winners. Number one contenders for the European and NSW titles tonight. 2 fatal 4-way matches. Should be very interesting. And of course, Heyman saying John Michaels, what do you think John Michaels can do? He can do better. So we will. Should be very, very interesting, especially the tag tournament, guys. People really have to team up with people they're not really expected to, if you know what I mean, like enemies against teaming up.
Yeah. But
coming up next, this should be very interesting. Victor and Mike Hunter taking on Bruce and Mark Henry. Mazz, what about these as a team?
I'd have to say Mike Hunter and Victor probably have the better chance of teaming, making a better team than Bruce and Mark Henry will. Well,
we will find out. And guys, as this Joker's Wild Tournament is, you never know, maybe we could find the next great tag team here on SmackDown. Some interesting pairings.
Yeah, it's possible that one of the teams might actually find a way to work together and become a good tag team. And
here is Victor from the Ascension. Not been on a good roll. Me and Jess seen, well, what can we say? They failed against Fandango and Ziggler last night.
Yeah, that's 3-0, isn't it?
Yeah, Fandango 3-0 against the Ascension. I bet they're very happy that they don't have to face him here tonight.
Yeah.
But Mazz, Victor may find himself a new partner here.
Yeah, we could see maybe a new member of the Ascension or a new version of the Ascension.
Well, if they're especially 3-0 against Fandango, maybe that's what they desperately need. We will
maybe
find
the
out.
extra person could help them sway the tide on their side to end up beating Fandango and Ziggler.
Well, they've got to get past this. But Mike Hunter, of course, was unsuccessful in beating Matt Rhodes at the last pay-per-view, Money in the Bank. So maybe let's see if he can go down the tag team route. Very dangerous individual. And here
we'll have to see what he can do.
Yeah, we will have to see how he does. Also, guys, just a little bit of the rules about these tag team tournaments. If there is any partners, obviously, like if Bruce gets eliminated, Chaz cannot accompany him down to ringside. Obviously, that goes for managers as well. So Matt Rhodes will not be allowed to have Bobby Heenan at ringside. A rule set in by Paul Heyman. So it has to be fair all the way. Do you think that would give anyone advantage, Jess?
Wait, if they had the managers?
No, if they're not allowed the managers.
No, I think
make it.
Actually, no, I don't think it will actually.
Make it quite even.
Make it even, more even than it would if they had a manager or maybe their tag team partner or whatever.
But will that count for MMS when it comes to Survivor Series? Will Megan be allowed at ringside?
I guess we'll have to find out.
Yep. And here is Bruce coming to ringside. Mazz, a very interesting character.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of him, but he's definitely a very interesting character.
Well, we will find out. Of course, will Bruce be able to get along with Mark Henry? That is going to be the question. Saying that, is Victor going to get along with Mike Hunter? We will find out. Oh! Look at that. Pyro as well, huh? And of course, guys, don't worry. If you're wondering where Joe and the other Jess, me and Jess Oakland is, they're just away this week. Joe's just obviously with his new fat contract, just probably spending some of that money, I guess. And here is...
Maybe he's looking to sign some new talent.
Oh God, please no. It's actually just a relief to do a Smackdown without him just having to go out all the competitors, really. But here's Mark, the world's strongest man, guys.
And I'm sure you're happy not to hear about the amazing kid over on NXT.
Yeah, I've told him he has to stop that. But Mark Henry, this is going to be this tournament is just it's just one of them great tournaments where anything can happen. So here we go. Victor and Bruce start us off. Mark Henry and Mike Hunt on the outside. Look at the power of Victor taking Bruce down. Guys, let's give a prediction. Come on then, Jess, we'll start with you. Who do you think's going to win? Oh, sorry, 1 second. Anyone! Even Bruce can do a Russian leg sweep. Sorry, as you were saying.
I'm going to have to go with Bruce and Mark Henry, just because I think they have a bit more power.
Wow. Mazz?
I think the teamwork of Mike Hunter and Victor will gel together and they'll become a good cohesive unit and be a good team to watch in this tournament. So I think I'm going to go with them.
Well, here we go then. Prediction, guys. If you're in the NSW app, keep your comments coming in all night. The guys here alongside me will be watching. Anything good worth picking out, we will mention along tonight. Remember to follow the action NSW Smackdown, and also if you do have a picture you would like to make for the Survivor Series, NSW #NSW Survivor Series. It's in the NSW app now. So do get your creative skills going. Oh wait, hold on, what happened there? Mike Hunter walking around here. Victor looking for a tag. Very interesting. But oh my goodness, Victor taking Mark Henry over. And guys, you see, this could be one of them tournaments where you could see a lot of backstabbing, could you say?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if one team has some bad blood with each other, you might not be able to trust your partner, and he might not be able to trust you, and just walk out. Yeah,
I'm sure Paul Heyman will not want to see that, though, especially after trying to beat Jen Michaels. Oh, a vicious headbutt by Mark Henry. Mike Hunter, though. Look at this. Mark Henry trying to get out of there. There's Bruce back in. Got to give credit to Bruce. He's not backing down from Mike Hunter here at all.
Bruce is really stepping up in this match.
Yeah, Hunter, though, taking him down. And there's that blatant choke. Come on, referee. Get involved here. Victor looks happy on the outside. Snap me a takeover. And then just a solid shot to the neck. And that can really do some damage. Mark Henry looking on here. Oh, but look at this. Bruce takes it over. German suplex takeover. And despite the way he looks, Bruce knows how to get it done in the ring. But somebody like Mike Hunter, who's a very dangerous individual, got to be careful of all times. Victor's back in now. Frequent tags from both sides, guys.
And you're constantly keeping the fresh man in there. It's the best thing to do.
As Mark Henry throws Victor into the corner. Uh-oh, this can't be good.
Oh no.
Yeah, going to the top. Looking to the top here.
Showing you why he's the strongest man.
Oh my goodness, superplex to the middle of the ring. And now what's he do? Oh my god, into the camel clutch. This could be over. Mike Hunter into the ring. Hasn't broke it up yet. Now he does. That could have easily been a submission.
Yeah, the weight of Mark Henry sitting on your back like that will definitely make you want to tap out.
And look at that. Oh, the slam. Taken down. That is it. Good night. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. And Mike Hunter breaks it up again.
Yeah, Bruce was a little late on making that save.
Could have easily been over. Look at that. Oh my goodness, he catches him. World's strongest slam into the ground. And if that wasn't over, this has got to be over.
There's no one to save him.
Yeah, Mike Hunter hasn't realised he's a bit too late. And we have our first winners in the Joker's Wild tournament. And as Jess said, Bruce versus Chaz could be coming up if Chaz's team can win later on tonight. Well, guys, what a win.
Great win.
Very big win for him. I'd have to pretty much give most of that match, though, to the world's strongest man putting away Victor the way he did.
Yeah, especially throwing up and catching him. And Chaz will be wondering, well, what happens if I do win? What will we have to? They'll have to fight.
Will they fight?
That's true. Coming up. That's later on.
It's gonna be very interesting.
Oh, not this guy. I know you like this guy from Sunday night, Mazz.
Hey, he had some really good words to say on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Let's see what he has here to say tonight.
What do you think about this guy, Jess?
I don't particularly like him. I think he's just constantly giving us all bad news.
Sort of in the title, I guess.
Yeah, downgrading.
Sort of doesn't like Americans.
Well, you know, some people need that fire lit under them, and I think Bad News Morgan may be the person to light the fire under certain people and help them in their career.
And he has now officially signed for the Smackdown roster. That was announced on Money in the Bank. So, Bad News Morgan, ladies and gentlemen, just working the crowd up again. And I'm sure we're going to see plenty more of him in the weeks to come.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Well, guys, let's move on. Coming up next, it's the Fatal 4-Way to determine the #1 contender for the European title. It is MVP Adrian Kincaid, Edge, and a returning Zadlan.
It should be a very interesting matchup to see who's going to come out the #1 contender.
Yeah, and especially Zadlan returning.
Maybe we haven't seen him since he lost his title, from what I've been hearing.
The last time we seen him actually was the roster show. I think the roster show. Sorry, the draft when he lost to Tim Ridge. So that was a while ago.
Maybe he'll come back with a newfound desire to be champion again.
Might do, but you can't count out this guy, MVP. Marcus Van Patrick has made a bit of an impact since coming here on the SmackDown roster. Should be very interesting. But all four men could be viable contenders here to Matt Rhodes' European title. And this guy, Adrian Kincaid, another guy that has made an impact since coming over to the SmackDown side of things here in NSW. And here is Edge coming down to ringside. We haven't seen much of him either in Season 2, but a big chance for him to get back into the European title contention. Guys, what do you think about Edge?
Well, he may have a pretty good shot in this matchup, coming back refreshed.
Well, again, another guy that we haven't seen much of. Jess, are you alright? Jess playing with his microphone, I guess, there. So what happens, you see? Welcome to the Bisping Show, I like to call this. And, uh-oh. Mazz, have you seen much of this guy?
Not really. I came in pretty much after he had left, so this will be my first chance at getting a look at this character Zadland.
Jess, you all right?
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm good. Bisping's probably messing with some wires around the back. But I think we're all good now.
It's all right. He does it usually to Joe to wind him up every week, so don't worry about it. So, Jess, what do you think of Zadlan?
Yeah, he's definitely a very good opponent, and he's my pick for this match.
Well, there you go. What about you, Mazz?
It's gonna be a kind of ups. I don't know. I really don't have a kind of winner in this match yet. I have to kind of see the opponents in the ring to kind of get an adjustment on what they're gonna do, and maybe I'll have an opinion then. But right now, I'm not too undecided.
Zadlan apparently requested that he wants another entrance, which is a very strange. Well, maybe this is the new thing that we've been talking about. Maybe he's been away along. Maybe he wants people to remember who he is.
In case you missed it the first time, here it is again.
Very strange. Zadlan, definitely one of the... Is it me, or does he look more... He looks a bit peed off.
Yeah, he does. Don't know what's happened, but...
Gotta be careful. Especially this guy.
Well, I'm sure with the way he came into Season 2 and being European champion, after losing it like that, probably sent him into a downward spiral, and hopefully he can get back on track here tonight.
Well... Wow, he's just sort of playing to the fans, guys, here tonight. He's requested 2 entrances. He went to do the lights, didn't even do that. Uh-oh. I hate this bit.
Oh.
Ah, oh. Jesus. Guys in the NSW app, you've got to be careful. As here we go. Match number 2 underway. Fatal 4-way rules. Definitely no eliminations this time.
No, that's good to know.
Yeah. Oh well, no, we had this problem on Raw. Don't worry about it. Long story. Paul Heyman won't be like Jem Michaels and tell me at the last minute.
Looks like the 2 guys that returned are really going at each other right now.
What do you think of this Zadlan though, Mazz? Requests like really playing to the fans here tonight.
Well, maybe he's decided to see if he can be a fan favorite rather than be the monster that everyone thinks he is.
What, by requesting 2 entrances? I would say that's probably going to do the opposite to these guys. Nice drop
Well,
kick.
you never know how these weird monsters think, so...
Well, that's true. He's very strange. He hasn't really... Well, he was never the same since Matt Rhodes beat him last season, I would say. Despite winning the European title, it was really... it put a sort of doubt in his mind. Of course, Matt Rhodes calling himself the Monster Slayer at times. As a MVP going for the cover here. Oh, he got it! Wow! Out of nowhere, MVP picks up the win.
Yeah, Edge was a little too distracted with Zadland.
And your winner, MVP. That is unbelievable.
Why he should be the most valuable player here in NSW.
That's true. And now, Matt Rhodes has a new opponent for his title. I think Jess has gone a little bit too quiet.
A little stunned by that victory by Marcus Van Patrick.
Well, big win tonight, MVP. And I guess, he's coming back around here for a microphone. MVP having some things to say here. I can't believe how quick that win was, Mazz.
Yeah, he just, I guess, kind of caught Aiden Kincaid unaware of what was going on. And like I said, I think Edge was too distracted with taking on Zadland.
Well, saying that he's going to bring something to the European title instead of a washed-up commentator. That's a bit harsh. Matt, of course, leaving the commentary booth to concentrate on his in-ring. And MVP saying he will soon claim his first gold here in NSW. And the MVP era of SmackDown will begin. Guys, what do you think of that?
Well, let's see if he
Oh, he's
lives up
definitely
to
going to have
this.
some stiff competition against Matt.
Well, coming up next, Brie Bella is going to take on AJ Lee. It's women's action on SmackDown. Just before we say, Jess, you were going to say something, sorry.
Yeah, I was basically saying that he's got to live up to what he's just said.
But you could think that Matt Rhodes' European title could be in a lot of danger.
It could be. I mean, he picked up that win very quick tonight, so...
Especially over Adrian, who's been really on some form recently.
Yeah, he has. It's a great win for MVP.
Well, Brie Bella coming to ringside. And we see Nikki being in the Money in the Bank this past Sunday. Brie probably thinking she has to try and do something to follow that, at least get into some success that Nikki's had so far. And guys, AJ Lee, unsuccessful to winning the belt on Sunday night.
Yeah, she had a tough match against Paige, but wasn't able to come through with the victory. Hopefully she can kind of get back on track here and get a win over Brie Bella.
True. So Mazz, who are you going for?
I'm probably going to go with little AJ Lee here. I think she might have what it takes to get it done and be kind of pissed off that she didn't win the title over the weekend.
And Jess?
I got Brie for this because her sister doing so good recently, giving maybe Brie some more confidence, and confidence does help when in a match.
That's true. Well, if Brie can pick up a win here, you've got to say it might get her in line for a title. Of course, so many good women vying for the title, whatever Paige says. Of course, we've seen a new debutante on Monday night in Hannah Brightly. I'm sure we'll be seeing her again soon. As AJ goes to work on the back of Brie Bella here. Guys, already we've seen now a new number one contender, sorry. For the European title. Also the Joker's Wild tournament starting. And still one more match of that to come up tonight.
It'd be interesting to see if Chaz and his partner can pull off the victory to possibly set up a chance for him to go against Bruce and Mark Henry.
Could you imagine that? That would be very interesting indeed.
But I think it'll be really interesting what happens after that match as well.
Especially it could actually rip tag teams apart.
Yeah.
As Brie looking to get a win over here on AJ Lee. Not only a one counter, you're not going to get that. But Brie again, look at this, nice takeover. And Mazz, you've got to say, Brie, the Bellas looked to be in really good form recently. Nikki doing unlucky, is indeed the Money in the Bank winner.
Yeah, it seems like Brie's trying to kind of feed off of Nikki's newfound winnings in the Money in the Bank match, and hopefully she can carry it on to getting the victory here tonight.
No, two and a half.
Ooh.
Very close, but nice DDT by Brie. And AJ looked like she hit her nose there, I think, on the canvas. And then the kick to the back of the head. And I think this one, guys, could be over. Into the cover. No hook of the leg, though. Yeah, and AJ will easily slip out of that one. As the ring my Bella in the middle of the ring. And, well, this could be I would have to say this is a bit of an upset, guys, if this is the 3 count.
Yeah, it definitely is.
And it is! Wow! Big win for Brie Bella here tonight on SmackDown.
Yeah, keeping that momentum in the Bella's corner.
Well, Brie, win. Nikki, remember, is your women's Money in the Bank briefcase holder. So the Bella's on a complete roll here in NSW. Poor AJ, second defeat of the week.
Yeah, she's going to have to go back to the drawing books and think of a new plan to attack these divas, or women wrestlers.
Well, let's just... Coming up next, it is... Oh, well, hold on. There's Matt Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler. They're going to be in tag action, guys. They're going to be in the Joker's Wild Tournament. They're up next, and they're going to take on Connor Rhodes and Chaz. And, guys, Matt Rhodes and Connor Rhodes were tagging together at the end of last season.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see if there's any kind of remorse left from that tag team.
Well, we've got to still see what happens. But will these two be able to get along? We will find out next. Because coming up, it is the Joker's Wild Tournament, the second half of the bracket. For the top half, it is Connor Rhodes and Chaz. They're going to take on Matt Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler. And here comes Connor Rhodes. We haven't seen him on Smackdown for a little while, but a good chance to get back into the swing of things here, especially with Paul Heyman watching on.
Yeah, hopefully Connor and his partner can team up and end up pulling out a victory tonight. Really impress General Manager Paul Heyman.
Well, we will find that out. Jess, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry.
Alright. Just worried that your mic's... Bisping's playing with your mic again.
I have to have a word with him.
I thought you got on well last night, so I didn't think he would do that to you.
I'm really thinking it's the tables out here. I think from them getting broken so many times, it's hard to put them back together, and wires end up getting snapped. So,
well, he does get Chaz and Bruce to actually do them, you know. Don't ask.
Yeah,
I tried
the construction crew out here.
Yeah. Well, here is Chaz. Don't know what to think of this team, to be honest. But if Bruce and Mark Henry can win, God, you've got to give Chaz and Connor Rhodes a chance.
Well, if Connor Rhodes can pull the weight that Mark Henry did in that first matchup, he may actually have a good partner.
Well, we will find out. Chaz very confident here tonight, guys.
A lot of them in the app voting for him.
Yeah. A lot of people are going for the team of Dolph and Matt. Our European champion obviously now knows he has a new contender for his European title. And here he comes. Former commentator, now concentrating on the wrestling side of things. Mazz, I'm sure you're grateful for this guy.
Yeah, it's really nice of him to actually step down and open up the position for me to fill into. And I've always told him that if he ever gets tired of the wrestling business and wants to get into commentating, his seat's always here and waiting for him.
Well, we will find out how he gets on with Dolph tonight. Dolph did team up with Fandango last night to beat the Ascension.
Yeah, it was a great victory.
Well, hopefully Dolph can carry on that victory from last night and help his team up here with Matt to end up pulling off the victory.
Well,
who knows? You could eventually see Matt and Dolph Ziggler as tag team champions.
Oh, could it mean that Matt has to have 2 matches at Survivor Series? Or would he even have to defend the European title at Survivor Series? We will have to find out.
Yeah.
Dolph, of course, seen him mostly on Main Event this season.
Looks like he's here to show off tonight.
Well, can he steal the show tonight, or will it be Chaz and Connor Rhodes to pick up the win? That is your next match, guys. It's coming up next on SmackDown.
A little bit of confidence there shown by Dolph Ziggler.
That's true. Ziggles, as everyone likes to call him. And here we go. And look at this, Connor Rhodes and Matt Rhodes starting things off, guys.
Yeah, I think they want to, get straight at each other and finish what they left off.
Yeah, we're tagging last year under Paul Heyman as the manager, but since Heyman has now become GM, they've gone their separate ways. Connor not so successful as Matt Rhodes though.
Maybe a bit of jealousy going on.
Could definitely be. And nice drop kick by Matt right to the chest.
It seems Matt's got the upper hand on Connor Rhodes here at the moment.
Yeah, but don't ever count out Connor Rhodes. He is a very dangerous individual, former European champion himself. As well, if anyone has got really you would think to be a team here, you would have to say it was Matt Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler. Seem to just have the same kind of combination. But look at this double team coming up, springboard off, and Matt down off the rope. My goodness.
Yeah, pretty shocking seeing Connor and Chaz teaming up like that.
Matt here, now into the headlock, straight punch to the face, and then the shot to the back, and another one. Look at this, he's beaten down. Chaz taking a while to get down there, still trying to get back. He still does, give him credit. Another shot again, and a second. Oh my goodness, and Chaz is busted open already.
Yeah, I don't know if he caught him in the eye or the mouth or what, but definitely busted him open somewhere.
Oh my goodness, and then the shot by Matt Rhodes. Connor's going to try and get in here.
Dolph hasn't even been in and this could be over.
Yeah, the referee totally out of position. You can see the blood seeping from the wound. It's all over the ring here. Matt trying to end this already. Chaz is in a lot of trouble. And he's give up and that's it. Holy Moses.
Great feat of strength from Matt.
Dolph Ziggler didn't even need to get involved in the match.
Yeah, well, like I said, I think he might have caught him on the jaw, and if you break your jaw, that's not going to be good, especially in a sleeper hold like that.
Yeah, we've got to hope that Chaz is all right. I think you can see that, guys. Just you can see. I think it is indeed his jaw. Hopefully, Chaz is all right.
His modeling career.
That's true, but that now means Matt Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler will be taking on Bruce and Mark Henry in the semi-finals.
These two could be maybe number one favourites to win this whole thing.
Could do indeed. And guys, that is the tournament bracket. Bruce, Mark Henry, and Matt Rhodes and Ziggler. Next week you will see Edge and Evan Walker take on Fandango and Curtis Axel, while Daniel Bryan and Adrian Kincaid will take on Seth Rollins and Jeff Hardy. Still more to come, so very, very interesting tournament, guys.
A lot of surprises.
Yeah.
Definitely interesting matchups toward the end there with Daniel Bryan, Adrian Kincaid, and Seth Rollins and Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, especially how will Seth take on with the Shield. Coming up next, though, here is Seth Rollins. He's in action. He's going to take on one half of the tag team champions in AJ Styles. And guys, you've got to remember, Megan will be on one side, Roman Reigns will be on the other. Here they come. These three, what has got into these three? I just do not know. I will say this every week. But Mazz, I was saying at the pay-per-view, these three have just gone totally a different route in the last few weeks.
Yeah, since the arrival of Megan into their group, she's definitely brought them to the next level and gave them a bit of an air of confidence, and they've really shown a new set of swagger.
Well, just something like that. But this all started off in obviously the first preview, TLC, where the Mundo came down to help Megan out of the ring, and then all of a sudden this new attitude change. Very strange. But saying that though, they're still tag champs. They've been tag champs since the Royal Rumble in season 1 back in August, so something must be working. As guys, stop looking, guys.
No, oh.
Yeah, thanks. Concentrate. It's alright. Matt, shut your mouth.
Always love it when a pretty woman's on the camera.
Ah, dear. Well, Mundo has to go to the back. That is per rules by Paul Heyman. But here is AJ Styles' opponent, Seth Rollins from the Shield. And I'm sure if Bisping's watching this tonight, he's not watching now.
Yeah, I'm sure we probably won't have any technical difficulties throughout this match.
Well, it wouldn't be surprising if we had the most in this match, to be honest. Especially with Oliver involved.
Oh, it's kind of hard when he's cowering in a closet somewhere, so.
You should see him, well, that's what you get really if you start. Well, Megan better watch herself. Seth Rollins just going around the ring there. But here we go. Next match, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins. Guys, who you got for this one, Mazz? Start with you.
I'm going to have to go with the Shield. I think they're going to find a way to turn it around tonight, and since it's a one-on-one matchup, they might find a way to take AJ Styles down.
Jess?
Yeah, I agree with Mazz there. Definitely the Shield, for the same reasons as he said.
Yeah, and AJ doesn't seem to be getting this job done when he's in singles competition. He has lost quite a few matches in singles competition. Remember, he lost a few weeks ago. I think it was against Chaz, I think, on SmackDown. But a win here against someone like Seth Rollins could actually give AJ that little bit of a boost he needs in his singles competition.
Yeah, but it's going to be tough having to look out for Roman Reigns out there. He's a big presence out ringside, much more of a presence than Megan will be, I think, in this matchup.
Well, I would never ever count on Megan. She can be one evil little... yeah, you know what I mean.
Vixen?
That's what I was trying to think. I was trying to think of the word, sorry. I was going to say something a bit more stronger, I think, but we'll leave it as it is for now.
You can call her Harlot Jezebel. I'm sure she's heard them all.
Well, let's just see how they get on here. But Seth, in control at this moment in time. Into the roots. Oh, but nice duck out the way. Just as Seth was going to come in there with a fine form. Back suplex and a beauty by AJ Styles. And well, fans chanting here and trying to read. Who would they would be chanting for? I don't know. But Styles clash already.
Oh,
and there it is. And this one could be over. Roman Reigns hasn't realised, and that's 3.
wow!
Wow!
What a win!
That's a bit of a shot.
Major miscue by the Shield there.
Yeah, and with Seth Rollins teaming up with Jeff Hardy next week. Well, what's this mean for the Shield? But a big win for AJ Styles.
A very good win for AJ Styles to get here tonight, and hopefully that'll help them keep on their winning track to keep their tag team titles around their waist.
Well, remember the Joker's Wild Tournament continues tonight. AJ Styles is the winner, and then not him again. Well, let's see what he has to say this time. Mazz, since you like him so much, why don't you tell everyone?
Something about next pay-per-view. Survivor Series will be on March 30th. And to the people watching, we can see people put their bodies on the line each time in the ring, and
Really
sounds like he's just talking a bunch of trash.
As usual.
Well, having to go at the fans, they're saying they're not really doing anything to help NSW.
Yeah.
All the competitors do their bit, and the fans don't do anything. Saying that can't even retweet with. Well, a bit harsh. I think most of the fans do their bit. And he's saying, you better start doing stuff or NSW will go away. Well, I don't think it will go away. But
I think if anything, NSW will stay and he may go away.
Well, that's a bit of an attitude change, Mazz, after you were so for him the other night. Coming to next though, guys, singles competition. Carlos is going to take on Fandango.
Yeah, it'd be great if Fandango can keep up his winning streak.
Yeah, especially after what he's been doing against the Ascension.
Yeah.
But I think you may find it a little bit different in Carlos. Carlos has been doing quite well since coming over from Raw in the draft.
Yeah, he's definitely improved.
And we have seen him in recent weeks teaming up with Mike Hunter. Now going back to the singles competition. I want one of them, by the way. I always say this, but I want one of them. Be very nice.
You probably end up hurting yourself, Dave.
Well, that's true, but I could always go slow on it. I can't go as fast as he would, obviously.
I don't think they make training wheels for ATVs.
Oh, thanks. And well, if Matt Rhodes was just been in one of the last matches, he'll be watching this with some. Well, let's just say.
Love to see those dancing puppies.
Yeah, definitely. But as I think it was Bisping said last night, he needs some new dance moves. I don't know where he's got. I wasn't even looking at the dancing, to be honest.
No.
I don't think many people do when he's out here. I think most people are focused on her.
No, well, you know it is. I'm going to actually disagree, Mazz, because the fans love Fandango. They sing along, they dance. Yeah, they stare, but surely that's not because of some race, surely.
Don't see a reason why it shouldn't be.
Well, it could be Fandango is actually a decent in-ring competitor. But this should be a very interesting match, guys. Fandango, Carlos, two different styles completely going on in the ring.
Yeah, this is definitely a clash of two different styles.
As everyone's Fandango's favourite part, I'm sure. As well, some men just get all the luck.
It's got a bit hot in here.
Yeah, very. Well, here we go, guys. Fandango, Carlos, your next match on Smackdown. Let's see what you guys think. Mazz, what do you think? Who's going to win this one?
I think Carlos might be able to pull out the victory in this and start a winning streak for his own career.
What about you, Jess?
I'm going to go Fandango, but I'm hoping that he doesn't get too cocky over his recent wins.
Oh, but look at that. Bulldog takedown. Carlos, I see, this may be a different kettle of fish for the... No, not taking anything away from the Ascension, but in singles competition, Carlos has just been like a completely different animal. Look at that big elbow drop.
It's definitely going to be quite a shock for Fandango.
Yeah, I think Fandango just needs to start concentrating more on somebody else apart from the Ascension, I guess. But seeing that it's not his fault, he has to face them all the time. As Fandango going to the top here. Oh, went for the elbow drop, missed. That's going to let Carlos in here. And we've seen this from Carlos before. The first drop kick is usually followed by a second. And then the turning, swinging neckbreaker right into the middle of the ring. And Carlos, this could be it already, guys. Oh, he got him!
It is.
Holy Moses!
I think Fandango definitely got a bit too... sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just saying
Carlos
that...
definitely has some speed.
Yeah, go on, Jess, you were going to say something.
I was just saying that I think Fandango definitely got a bit too cocky early on, going for the elbow drop from that high up. He should have focused on wearing down Carlos.
Yeah, just went for the big move just far too early, and Carlos was able to take advantage.
Yeah, and like I was saying, I was pretty impressed with the speed of Carlos in this match. I mean, he really impressed me with how quick he was able to turn this match around and get that victory so quick.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. As Renee Young with our new NSW champion, Trey Donovan. Of course, we're going to find out a new #1 contender coming up next. But Trey beating Jeff Hardy, and Renee saying, has it sunk in that you're now the champion on NSW champion? And of course, Trey, well, they're what you expect. That kind of answer back from Trey. He says he's not shocked to beat Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, guys, only had the title a month before Trey took it off him. And now he's saying that he's the face of SmackDown.
A little bit of confidence now that he's champion.
Well, you've got to give him full credit. He got the job done.
It was a great match.
And Y2 Trey. Oh, well, there you go. Y2 Trey, ladies and gentlemen. But, Well, you got to like the confidence, of course, seeing that he before the title, Jeff Hardy and Sheamus did hold the title, and couldn't really defend it from one pay-per-view. We will find out who he's going to face, who his next opponent will be. And thank you, Renee, for the interview. But coming up next, guys, it is a fatal four-way to determine who will be the new #1 contender for the NSW title. It is Evan Walker, Curtis Axel, Jeff Hardy, and Kurt Angle. Guys, who do you think is going to win this one? Mazz, we'll start with you.
I think I might have to go with Evan Walker. I think he's really shown great improvement since coming here to NSW, and look to see great things from him, I think.
Jess?
I'm going to go with Jeff Hardy, purely because he wants to win his title back. He wants to... Yeah, he's definitely going to put in a lot of effort tonight to try and get back in the title shot.
Well, we will find out. Evan Walker, of course, one of Paul Heyman's henchmen, as you would say. So we will find out if Trey, of course, will face one of Paul Heyman guy, as you would call him. But Evan, ready for this? And here's a guy that, you know, this guy could be the complete outsider in this one. But he's shown this season he can get the job done, and that is Curtis Axel.
Yeah, I haven't seen much from him this year, so hopefully he can maybe turn around and get the win here and rise right up to become a #1 contender.
Well, Curtis has picked up some big wins, especially get the first man to get into the Money in the Bank ladder match for the Smackdown side. Also, he has picked up, as I say, big wins before, but this could be his real big chance to get his NSW title back. Remember, he did hold it in Season 1, losing it to Dustin Healy. Actually, I've just said about it was actually Mundo beat him, sorry. Then Dustin Healy beat the Mundo, cashed in Money in the Bank. Never mind, same thing. Jeff Hardy, who is Jess's pick for the match.
Yeah.
Former NSW champion, lost it on Sunday night. I'm sure we'll be definitely eager to get a shot at Trey Donovan again further down the line.
Yeah, I hope if he can't earn it here, maybe he'll be able to invoke his rematch clause.
Well, here's the Olympian, Kurt Angle. Will this be Kurt's time to step up and go for the NSW title? Mazz, what do you think of Kurt Angle?
I think if he can kind of work together with somebody and find that good opening, maybe he can pull it off tonight, but it's going to be tough with 3 other competitors in there.
Well, remember, first fall to a finish. So we will find out which one of these guys is going to be the next opponent for Trey. The NSW app seem to be going for Kurt Angle here. A lot of love for Kurt Angle in the NSW app tonight.
Yeah, but it looks like there's no love lost between him and Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, former SmackDown Corporation members last season, along with Tim Jones. Obviously, Tim now gone, but they're battling at it. And look, Evan Walker and Curtis Axel trying to go at it here, trying to trade blows. Nice swinging neckbreaker by Curtis Axel. There's another back elbow, this time by Jeff Hardy on Kurt Angle. Another drop kick taking him down. And then a belly-to-belly suplex by Evan Walker. Guy, so far, frantic pace.
Yeah. It definitely has been really, really fast match.
And Hardy looking to steal one, no Angle picking him out. And Evan Walker just punching into Curtis Axel. No,
hopefully they were watching the other Fatal 4-Way match and kind of learn from MVP pulling off that victory.
Very true. And Hardy now going up top. No, he's not. I thought he was. He's going to fly over the rope and hit. No, he missed. Oh. Angle moving out the way. Well, at the other end, Evan Walker hits a perfect one on Curtis Axel. strange that so far we've seen these guys go at it. Angle with a nice release suplex. As a nice rake to the eyes by Curtis Axel. That really hard to keep up with this kind of pace. As Axel hits the kick to the side of the face. We could be well, just seconds away from Axel winning this match. He's got to try and hook in that suplex, but Angle on the other side now getting the better of Jeff Hardy. And Mazz, you've got to say so far, back and forth from all four men.
Yeah, nobody's really got a decisive win over their opponent yet, or at least wore them down enough to render them possibly getting the victory. But looks like Evan Walker's going for a submission.
That's true, but Angle's seen the better of it and broke it up. Whoa, Angle, I think hit the ref. I don't know if that was just
Either that or he was telling the ref off.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know why that had to happen. Evan Walker, they're hitting the spinning kick to the back of Curtis Axel. Sorry, Curtis Axel just did 2. Wow. Of course, guys, if Money in the Bank was this Sunday, if you still want to watch it, you can still do so by watching us on YouTube. As Jeff Hardy going through one. Remember, if you're not following us on YouTube already, make sure you do follow us. The links are below the stream here on Twitch. As now it seems like finally Jeff Hardy's now going after Evan Walker. Nice belly to belly suplex. And a suplex of Kurt Angle. Suplexes all over the place. Unbelievable, guys. Angle looking one is. Oh, Evan Walker hits Jeff Hardy, but Hardy back up again. And the Angle slam on by Kurt Angle on Curtis Axel. This one has got to be over. Angle into the cover, hook of the leg. This is it, surely. And both men break it up.
Good eye for Jeff and Evan to keep an eye on what was going on behind them.
That's true. There's over the top and a nice splash by Evan Walker. Well, Angle has been powerbombed outside the ring. Evan hits a second splash.
Try to go for the pin.
Yeah, he should have. Maybe he missed an opportunity there, but the kick to the back of the head. Has the other two guys seen what's happened on the outside? Evan Walker kicks right to the back. Angle hasn't taken any notice, and Evan Walker's won it.
There it is.
Wow! Paul Heyman, guys, has got his wish.
Yeah, Evan Walker used his brain in that, and was able to find the right way to pick up that victory.
Evan Walker, guys, is your new #1 contender for Trey Donovan's NSW title. Wow, what a win! And that is going to be a great match down the road.
Yeah, those two locking up is going to be one highlight of a match.
Well, Evan Walker is your winner, and he's your new #1 contender. Well, guys, what a SmackDown, eh?
Yeah, it's been great.
Yep, kick off that Joker's Wild tournament.
Whoa! Hold on. What the hell? Well, Heyman said he was going to come back, but what's he coming out for now? What the hell is this? What is Brock Lesnar doing? Is he coming out to congratulate Evan?
He doesn't look happy.
He doesn't, does he?
It looks like he's coming out here to set an example.
Hold on, whoa! Hold on, what the hell? What the hell is this all about?
Oh, what?
And again, not again, no! Did Heyman send him out?
Oh, I think Heyman better send out a stretcher for Evan Walker after that.
Wow, what an end to SmackDown. What has Paul... My God, what the hell is this going to happen? Well, guys, thank you for filling in, by the way. But so many questions need to be answered next week. But for now, Jess, say goodbye to the fans.
Goodbye, fans.
And Mazz, say goodbye to the fans.
See you next time, fans.
And from Dave Easton, well, guys, tune in next week What is Heyman done to Evan Walker? We will find out, but we will now roll on to NXT tomorrow night. From Dave Easton, thanks for watching. Good night.